Hey guys, my name is Ryan Burgoyne and this is my Ignite presentation on self-exploration. And today I'll be going over a couple personality tests I've taken as well as some core values and what they mean to me and kind of where I see those in my personal life here. First up, I figured I'd talk a little bit about myself and the hobbies I have. I love to watch sports. I love to watch the Vikings on Sundays. I also love to cook. Anything. I like to grill. I like to oven, smoke stuff, anything, you name it. I just like to eat food. And then, of course, I like to watch a little TV game on the side. Next, we're talking about my core values and kind of what they mean. The first one I decided to talk about was consistency, the next one efficiency, and then the last one inclusiveness. But first up, efficiency here is we've all heard the term that efficiency is key. Nothing happens overnight, and you got to put in that work day after day or week after week to kind of achieve the goals that you want to achieve or do what you want to do in life. Next we'll have a picture of a guy who's weightlifting here. This doesn't have, you're not going to see progress immediately. It's something that you got to put the work in to do, that you got to be consistent about to achieve these goals of, exercising, dieting. And it happens other places too as well, like the classroom here, putting the work in day in, day in and day out. You're going to see your skills improve. You're going to see your grades improve. You're going to be able to do better on those tests or the homework assignments. So being consistent really is key in a lot of things you do in life. Next up, we'll be talking about efficiency. And, there's not a lot of time in the day. So being able to do everything you want and do that efficiently in a timely manner is a good skill to have. And it's something that, I'm not very good at, but I do try to improve every day. We've all heard the phrase time is money. Like I said, there's only so much time in a day. And, being good about doing everything you can in a certain amount of time is something that really is a good skill, I believe. Next up is going to be inclusiveness. And this is just making sure that everyone is feeling welcomed, everyone is included, everyone has a chance to participate or kind of say what they need to say in whatever aspect is a big thing to me. That happens in being inclusive is something that happens in schools, it happens at your work, it happens in the gym, it happens everywhere, so just being inclusive everywhere you go and everything you do and everyone you see is a really good value to me, and it's pretty easy to do, Here we have a picture of the Denver Broncos huddling up. Football is an 11-man sport, and everyone is out there doing everything they can, working together to achieve the same goal, and everyone's welcomed, everyone's counting on each other to do the best they can. Next we'll go over the True Colors test I took, and this was about a 10-question test. I just asked various things about how you feel in certain situations or what you would do in certain situations, and there were 4 kind of results that you could end up in. I was kind of half blue, half green here. So the green color, the core values of that were independence and using logic and reason in life, and I feel like both of those definitely represent who I am to a T. And then blue color kind of as well is kind of that other half of who I am. And the core values for blue is teamwork and creativity, as well as inclusiveness for the blue color, being organized and being committed. And those were all kind of core values that I had that I feel like kind of lined up with the True Colors test. Next personality test was the Myers-Briggs 16 personalities test, and this one was a little more lengthy. It was 50 or 100 questions, so they kind of went a little more in depth about who you are and kind of how you act or what you do. We'll go over the results here in a second. I was an ISTP, and I feel the results were very accurate. Again, they lined up with my core values. They lined up with my True Colors test, so I feel like the results I was happy with and really lined up with who I am, how I feel and think. I did share personality with Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player of all time. I see him as someone who's very dedicated to what he does. He's very consistent in putting in the workload. He does have 6 rings, so he's very efficient in the time that he had in the NBA doing what he could to be the best, and, I think he is the best player. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, and I do tend to strive for greatness, so I feel like it was kind of cool seeing that Michael Jordan was someone who I shared a personality with and kind of, act and think. And again, I feel like the 2 personality tests I had really did line up with the core values that I had, which is kind of funny that I chose those. Being a part of the blue or green, being committed or being cool and calm and organized, is good for fish. That really is a definition of efficiency and consistency. So I thought you know, I didn't really try to plan things like this, but it all kind of just worked out. And I think seeing MJ kind of was a little cherry on top there about how things happen. So that was my Ignite presentation on self-exploration, and thank you guys for watching.